Hi YouTube, my name is Bri and welcome to my channel. Today I wanted to talk to you about my top 10 favorite makeup products from the drugstore. Now, these aren't exactly going to be in the order of my most favorite to my least favorite, but more I'm going to put them in what order I would put them on my face and how they work for me. And these are products that I absolutely swear by. I use them every day, so I made sure to separate the products that I really like from the products that I actually use every day. So these are 100% Bri approved. I approve them. The first product that I want to talk about today is something that may not actually look like a makeup product. This is called the Nivea Men Post Shave Balm, and you might have seen this as sort of like a craze over the past year of people using this as a primer, and it's really amazing, seriously. The first time that I used this, I was a little skeptical. I was thinking, I don't really know if it's going to be that great. You know, I have my favorite high-end primers, and I didn't think that this could compare to it because I tried a couple of sort of like dupes or things from the drugstore that are supposed to be as good as high-end primers, and this one actually does it. It's very moisturizing, so I always start with a moisturizer, but I put this on top of it, and my skin feels super baby soft and moisturized. And this sticks any foundation to your skin. I really like to use a water-based primer with a water-based foundation. And this is water-based, but I have found that it actually works really good with foundations that are not water-based. So this will stick anything to your face, I'm telling you. Whether it's a drugstore foundation or a high-end foundation, this is an amazing primer. I got this one at Walmart, but I know that they sell it at other places too, like CVS, Target, wherever you can find it. Seriously, it's amazing. You need to try it. It's amazing. Now, the second product that I want to talk about is my favorite foundation from the drugstore. Now, I have tried 1,000,001 foundations from the drugstore, and out of all the ones I tried, this is the one that I feel just looks amazing. And I'm going to hold up two shades for you because I like to mix these together to get the shade that I like. And let's see, can you see that? This is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation. And this one makes you look like you just have like this beautiful airbrush skin that doesn't even look real. It's so pretty, really. I really, really like this one. I feel like it's very long lasting. It's dirt cheap. Like, I think these bottles are less than $6. I'll have to take a second look at that. But this foundation is amazing. Lasts all day. It's matte. So if you're looking for something with a more dewy finish, I didn't find that this had a super dewy finish, but I don't like the dewy look. I sort of more like a matte look. And I feel like they have a pretty good shade range. It could be improved, but I found that they have a lot of light shades and dark shades. But for me, I ended up having to mix these two together. I think this is like Buff Bisque and Golden Beige, and I mix them together, and I feel like it makes a really pretty shade, and it matches my skin tone really well. And seriously, 110%, this is my favorite foundation from the drugstore, and I would recommend you getting it. The one I'm also trying right now is that one from LA Girl, the Pro Matte. I really do like it, but in the end, I still like this one better. I'm going to have to try that one out for a little longer to see which one I like better. But as of now, I still really like that one. Now, when it comes to concealers, I have a couple of concealers that I like. And this one you can't technically find at Walmart or CVS, but it's drugstore pricing, so I'm going to put it in here. This one, I think it's exclusive to Ulta, so either you'd have to go online or I think they sell it at Amazon too. But anyway, so I really like this one. This is the Catrice Liquid Camouflage. As I said, I bought this at Ulta. I saw 3 shades there. I think I don't know which shade this is. I think this might be the darkest shade. It's light beige, and this concealer is beautiful. It actually looks really good on top of this foundation. It looks really good on top of any foundation, and it's nice and thick, so it'll cover up all those dark circles. My problem right now is I don't really get a lot of spots on my face, so I'm not looking to cover up any spots, or I don't really get too much redness around my nose or my mouth either, but I do have really gross, big, dark circles under my eyes that make me look like I'm sick all the time, and I've had them ever since I was a kid. And I have found that this liquid concealer does a really good job of covering up those dark circles and helping you look wide awake even when you want to go back to bed. And I actually work with kids, and they comment, and when I'm not wearing this concealer, they tell me, you know, Miss Bri, you look a little tired today. Are you sick? Your makeup looks different. They notice makeup. Let me tell you, they notice when you change your makeup. And when I'm not wearing this, seriously, 100% of the time, they tell me that I look more tired. So I really, really suggest this one for correcting under eye circles. And I'm pretty sure it work really well for spots too. I just don't really get acne, but I'm pretty sure this would cover them up pretty well too. The next thing I'm going to talk about is my favorite eyeliner. Guys, I know I'm talking about my top 10 favorites or whatever, and I'm going to say, oh my gosh, this is amazing. But seriously, I might even have put this as like my number one favorite product from the drugstore. This is the Physicians Formula Liquid Liner, and I got it in black. My friend has it. Actually, I take it back. It's the Eye Booster 2-in-1 Lash Boosting Eyeliner and Serum. Now, I can't exactly vouch for its ability to grow your eyelashes. I haven't really seen a difference in my eyelashes, but I can vouch for its ability to make a hell of a fine eyeline. And it also works really well on top of your lashes too. Like if you want to sort of go on top of your lash band. Here, let me just like show you how amazing it is. It's got like a felt tip. Do you see like how it's like nice and dark, and it's pretty nice. But you can get a really nice thick line or a thin line depending on how much pressure you put on there. The top is sort of like, it's not like a felt tip, it's sort of like a bunch of little strands put together, and it makes for a really good line. It lasts all day, it does not transfer, it's nice jet black. You can get a really good wing with it, and I love my wing liner, can't go a day without my wing liner. This will give you a nice wing, and like I said, it'll also work really well on top of a lash band to help disguise the lash band. But if you want to just use it without lashes too, it looks really well. It goes really well on top of eyeshadow, no eyeshadow, whatever you want. I've tried so many different eyeliners from the drugstore, and that one over and over again, I have repurchased it because it is my favorite drugstore eyeliner. And I'm really into black eyeliners, but as I said, my friend has the one in brown, and she really likes it, and I've seen her wear it, and it looks fantastic. When it comes to highlighters, there's a million highlighters at the drugstore, and my personal opinion is that you could go with basically, not any of them, but there are a couple of really good ones out there. But this one I find myself reaching for more than the other ones because I really like a dramatic highlight. Sometimes people comment like, wow, you might want to open your highlight a little bit. It looks a little bit too much, but you can never have too much highlight, too much glitter. No, that's impossible. But anyways, this is my favorite highlighter from the drugstore. This is the Master Chrome by Face Studio. It's actually, well, it says Master Chrome by Face Studio, but it's from Maybelline. And this is the color Molten Rose Gold. I like sort of a whitish pink color. That's like my favorite color to wear for highlighters, but I really, really, really do like this highlight. This is the one I reach for over and over again. It'll give you a really nice highlight, like nice and dramatic and shiny. Actually, let me reach for a brush and just show you like how amazing this highlight is. It's my favorite. So I just broke it. Anyways, I really like this one. Okay, let's try again. This is actually the brush that I usually use. Oh yeah, just look at that highlight. Oh, gorgeous. As I said, there can never be too much highlighter or glitter in your life, as far as I'm concerned. Apparently you gotta be careful opening it because I just broke it. I think I broke it earlier though, but anyways, that's my favorite highlighter in the color Molten Rose Gold. Beautiful, shiny, long lasting. It lasts me all day. It won't come off until I take my makeup off at the end of the day. And now we're gonna go to my favorite bronzer. This isn't really a new one. I feel like everybody and their mother talks about this one on YouTube, but I'll just be another person that vouches for it. This is the Butter Bronzer. I really like Physicians Formula. I feel like they don't get enough credit sometimes. Like, not enough people talk about them, but I really, really do like this one. This is the Butter Bronzer from Physicians Formula. It is so pretty creamy, and the best part is that it smells like summertime. It smells like coconut. Oh, kind of a rip-off, I think, of, what is it, Too Faced Cosmetics. They everything smells like coconut, in my opinion, all their products, but this one's really good. They have 2 colors. I have bronzer, but I think they have like a medium one too, or like a darker one. This might be the lighter one. And I just really like to dust it on the like outside corners of my face, like where the sun would hit. And I feel like it gives you a really nice suntan, like sun-kissed glow over there. And it's really, really pretty, better than any other bronzer that I tried at the drugstore. I use this on a daily basis. My other one that I really like is by Too Faced, because I love Too Faced. But I actually reach for this one more than I reach for my Too Faced one. It might just be because I'm really used to it, but this one is really pretty. It smells amazing, and I feel like it's really natural. It doesn't have a lot of glitter in it. It doesn't have any glitter in it, I think, so it's nice and matte, and it's definitely a keeper. I really, really like that one. I powder my face and I like to bake, so I will use, where's my concealer? I will use this concealer and then bake with my Coty Airspun. This is going to be my favorite powder from the drugstore. Now, the thing about Coty Airspun is that there are some places that don't carry it. Like, I couldn't find it at my local Target or CVS. I had to go to Walmart, and I actually had to go to a Walmart out of town to find it. And since then, I just buy it on Amazon. So maybe it's different where you live, and you might be able to find it easier than I did, but it was kind of hard for me to find it, but it still is drugstore because I bought it from Walmart. And this is really amazing for baking underneath the eyes and just for like an all over dusting on the skin. It works well with my Wet n Wild foundation. I just dusted all over to give me that nice matte look. It looks white in the packaging. Oh, sorry, it gets everywhere when you open it. And it does, you've probably heard this before, but it has a really weird smell when you first open it for the very first time, which goes away. But no one's ever complained about it. Like, I never have my husband coming up to me and like sniffing my face saying, "Oh, you smell weird." It's like a weird perfumey smell. It only smells inside of the packaging, but it does not smell on your face. If you are really sensitive to perfumes and like strong scents, then you might want to stay away from this one. But if you have no problem with that, or if you can just, bear with it, it is so good. It seriously makes my face look matte and perfect all day, and it works great for baking underneath the eyes. So this is 100%, oh, it's like upside down. This is 100% recommended by me. I use it every day over my high-end products. To me, it's just the most amazing powder ever. I have 2 lip products that I really like, and I'm going to choose like my favorite shade from each one. Okay, so these are like the same shade too, but my 2 favorite liquid lipsticks, because I'm really into liquid lipsticks. I also do like regular lipsticks and I wear those on a regular basis, but you'll find me in a liquid lipstick more than anything. And my 2 favorite liquid lipsticks from the drugstore are the Milani Amore Matte Lip Cream and then the Wet n Wild Liquid Catsuit. And I wouldn't say I really like one more than the other. I do really like them both. I do find that the Milani one is maybe less drying. I don't know about longer lasting, but definitely less drying. And when it does start to come off, it looks better. This one like peels off. But I do pretty much like them equally. My favorite shade in the Milani lip cream is, this is my favorite color I wear all the time. It's called Loved, 12 Loved. And I got this at Walmart. My Target doesn't carry a lot of stuff, so I have to go to Walmart. But I wear this every day. I'm actually not wearing it today. The color that I'm wearing today is Fling. This is another one of my favorite shades from the Milani, what are they called again? Amore Matte Lip Creams. I really like this shade right here. This is the one that I'm wearing. I do also like dark shades, but from the Liquid Catsuit by Wet n Wild, my favorite shade for everyday use is Give Me Mocha. So that's this one right here. It is so pretty. I'm not wearing this, but let me just show you how pretty it is. I've had it for a while, so the applicator's starting to look kind of gross, but let's just like look. That is like such a pretty color. Looks kind of gloppy, but they really don't like me. Anyways, it's like a really, really pretty color. This is the one that I would recommend. I feel like it's flattering on all skin types. My friend, I took her out makeup shopping the other day and we bought this one for her. She is in love. She really likes it. She wants to get more shades. The dark shades really work really well too. This one's Goth Topic. I really like this one. And then this one's Give Me Fuchsia, which is, I really love this. I really actually like another purpley shade that they have. I think it's called like Berry something berry, but it's really similar to this color. It's just like a little different. And that is probably my favorite sort of like berry shade that they have. But after of all the liquid lipsticks that I've tried and all the lipsticks, those are definitely my two favorite. They sit really nicely on your lips. The only thing I will say is, like I said earlier, I feel like the catsuit kind of dries out my lips a little bit by the end of the day, but my lips look fine. It's just when I take it off, I think, oh, I need to put on some chapstick or something, because they do dry me out a little bit. But I wear those all the time. Let's see, when it comes to, seriously, ladies and gentlemen, when we are going to talk about eyeshadows, there is only one brand from the drugstore that I feel like even remotely compares to any high-end eyeshadows that I have tried. And some of you may disagree, but these are the only eyeshadows that I feel like compare. There are other ones that I like and I can get a good look with, but when it comes to like texture and color, these are the only ones that I think my cat just jumped up on the door. These are the only ones that I really can say are as good as the high-end ones. And these are by Milani. These are the Milani, I don't really know if they have a name. This one's called Earthy Elements. This is probably one of my favorite ones. Are they just called Everyday Eyes? Yeah, they're called, okay, Milani Everyday Eyes. These little quads right here. But yeah, these are just so pretty. And they really do compare to high-end eyeshadows. Let me just swatch a couple of these colors for you. This is not wanting to swatch for me really pretty. But let's try like this one. You can't really see that one too much, but just like look, wait, turn my arm, put it kind of in a weird place in my arm. Just like look at how pretty those are. They're like so pretty. You may not be able to tell my monitor, but I'm telling you, these are just so pretty. My favorite ones by the Milani Everyday Eyes, I really like the Earthy Elements. Let's see, I do like this one, but which is another one that I really reach for a lot. Oh, it would probably be the Bare Necessities. These are like my two favorites. I really like gold and orangish, reddish, kind of those colors. I don't use a lot of purples or blues, so these are my two favorites right here. The Bare Necessities, number 2 Bare Necessities, and number 5 Earthy Elements. I think this one's kind of new, like maybe in the last year. But I have, these are just some of the ones I have. I think I have all of them, but seriously, every time a new one comes out, I will buy it. I vouch for these. These are as good as high-end, maybe a little bit of fallout and a little more powdery than say like my favorite high-end eyeshadows, but these definitely compare and you can get a gorgeous look out of these. So yeah, highly recommend. Everyday Eyes by Milani. And that's it. I believe I've gone through all of the ones that I wanted to go to. As I said, they were in no particular order. Those are just products that I do use on an everyday basis. 100% vouch for them. I recommend you going out and buying every single one today if you don't have one of these things in your collection. There are other products that I like. These are just the ones that I think are the ones that I use on a daily basis, like the ones that I reach for over and over again and have never failed me. But yeah, I love my high-end products. I go to my Sephora, I get my high-end products from my Ulta, whatever, Macy's, wherever you get your products. I do love those. But I do think that you can get a gorgeous look just by going to the drugstore. I 110% agree with that you can get a gorgeous professional look from the drugstore, from your primer to, you know, your eyes and your everything. Like, you can get a good look from the drugstore. So if you don't have a lot of money to spend, then, you know, I would invest in some of these products, and I'm telling you that you will see the difference. I've recommended these products to friends over and over again, and they say, Bri, you were right. These products are amazing. I didn't know I could get such good stuff from the drugstore. Sometimes I just know. Anyways, thank you for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you next time. Bye.